Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Thursday night stream. My name is John Costello. As you saw below, I'm the artistic director of the Buffalo Chamber Players. And we have a special stream for you today. This is usually one of our off weeks. And we'll be back next Thursday with a big program of vocal music. It's all going to be vocal music. So please tune in next Thursday for that at 7 as well. But today we have a shorter stream, and I'm sure a lot of viewers today are from the organizations that we've invited to work with us this week. We have the Greater Buffalo GBYSO, Greater Buffalo Youth String Orchestra. We did some collaborations with them this week that we'll be sharing with you. So hello to everyone from GBYSO that tuned in. So feel free to type in the chat, say hello, ask questions, and I'll do my best to talk to the camera and answer either typing or on air. So feel free to chime in. This is part of it. And also we have, we're helping Buffalo String Works, who actually, yesterday we would have been doing a concert with them at Bateville at Asbury Hall that unfortunately was canceled due to the pandemic that we're all dealing with. But I wanted to just give a shout out to them because they're doing they're doing a virtual concert this Saturday at 1. And I just wanted to play for you a little teaser for it that I hope all of you will tune in on Saturday. So here is a little teaser so you see what you'll be seeing, a preview of what you'll be seeing Saturday.
Join us for At Home with Buffalo Stringworks, our 2020 virtual spring concert on Saturday, June 6th at 1 p.m. For more information, follow Buffalo Stringworks on YouTube.
So that was Buffalo String Works. We've played with them at Kleinhans for our concerts in the Mary Seton Room. And so you can hear them this Saturday at 1 p.m. They'll be doing a virtual concert on YouTube, and I'll post a link in the comments as well. But to tell us a little bit more about Buffalo String Works and also about the concert, we have a special guest, Julia Cordani, who's their site manager. And let me see if I can do this. Last week with Carrie, it acted up, but I'm sure we'll make this work. So. Hi, Julia. Oh, you're on. Yes, it worked. Yay. Hello.
Hi.
thanks for coming in. So Buffalo String Works. I mean, I know Buffalo String Works because I've worked with the students and I've also made some videos for them. But can you tell our audience a little bit about Buffalo String Works?
Sure. So I've been with BSW, Buffalo String Works, since 2016, and I started as a volunteer. So I've seen the organization grow and change like over the majority of its lifespan now. So that's been pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. But BSW is an organization that is located on the west side in Buffalo, and we have about 75 students taking violin, viola, cello, and bass. And we provide musical instruction 3 days a week in an after-school program. Mm-hmm. Our program is geared specifically toward immigrant and refugee children living on the west side of Buffalo, but we have children from all different backgrounds that are a part of our program in our community.
Great. And, I love it because I love what you guys do because honestly, with me, I started the reason I'm today in the BPO playing a musical instrument was because when I was in second grade, Um, I was in public school in Puerto Rico, a very poor school that didn't have a lot of resources. And one day, a gentleman came and through the administration, they announced that he was going to do group violin lessons. And my family wasn't didn't have the resources to pay for lessons at that time, and that's how I started. And it cost nothing, and it was great. So I've spoken with Yuki, the director of Buffalo String Works, telling her my story and why I'm passionate about what you guys do. So thank you. So the virtual concert this Saturday.
Yes.
Go ahead.
So we have a virtual concert this Saturday, and of course, I mean, this pandemic situation has been tough for all of us, especially those of us in the musical community, because we've just seen a lot of things canceled. We weren't able to hold classes for our students after mid-March, in person anyway. So we moved to online, and we decided, we really wanted the kids to be able to have a concert. Like they really should be able to celebrate their achievements and the work that they've done this semester, especially because it's just been such a weird time, I think, for everybody. Yeah. So we have a concert this Saturday. It's at 1 p.m. It's about 20 minutes long, so not anything crazy. And it just features a good chunk of our students who have sent in videos of them playing solo pieces. We have a couple of group videos like the Karen State video, which you just saw. And it's just meant to be just really a celebratory gesture for our kids. It's going to be premiered on YouTube Saturday at 1 p.m.
Great. And I'm posting right now in the comments the link to your the Buffalo String Works YouTube channel. So please, either now or later, click on the link and subscribe so that you're notified on Saturday. So that's great. I'll be there and looking forward to it. So thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Great. I'll talk to you later. And let's see, I need to switch now to this. Great. Well, thank you, Julia, and for stopping by. And we will, I'll reach out to her later. It's weird hanging up on people like that while I still have to talk. But now we have another guest. We're moving to the Greater Buffalo Youth String Orchestra. And we have, I should get her on the line, actually. Because how am I going to be able to talk to her if I don't have her on the line? Let's see. I am calling her now, the conductor of the Greater Buffalo Youth String Orchestra. She just waved at me, so let me bring her on. Oh, no, she was on, and now she's on. Hello, Lynn. How are you?
Great. How are you?
I'm great. So, wow, is that a pool back there?
It is. It's been awesome.
Oh, my goodness. I'm so jealous. Well, that is great. Oh, hello everyone that's saying hello and chat. That's great. You have a lot of students, I think, tuning in, so that's great to see. So tell us a little bit about GBYSO.
Sure. So GBYSO is the Greater Buffalo Youth String Orchestra. It's a part of the Greater Buffalo Youth Orchestra program, and it's really like the younger feeder program for it. So it's only strings, not full orchestra, and we meet once a week, or at least we did meet once a week on Sundays until March. And then, just like Julia said, our whole season sort of turned upside down, as I'm sure did yours. Mm-hmm. And we were trying to figure out what to do with our students. It was tough. It still is tough that they're losing their concerts. They lost their all county festivals. They've lost their auditions and their summer camps. Yeah. So we started trying to be creative with what we could do in recording them. And then watching your concerts has been so inspiring of, we just have to make it work. We have to find this new way to keep music surviving and to keep inspiring people through music. So it's been a great collaboration with you, and we're excited for these videos.
Yes. So, to those listening, I guess Lynn's been great since we started streaming. She's been tuning in, and a lot of her Lancaster High School students have been tuning in, and they always say hello in chat. So I get excited about that. I'm really happy to see that. And so Lynn recently mentioned, that her students had made these videos by section. So you have all a lot of the violinists, a lot of the violas, cellists, and bassists, they each made a video. And she asked if I would be able to share them during our streams. And I said, why, instead of just sharing them during our stream, why don't we do a special stream just to feature them? Because they're really great. And after she sent them to me, I'm like, let's go a step beyond that. Why just show their video? Because the videos are them playing solo pieces, and you'll see them shortly. But I said, why don't we take it a step above that and have the Buffalo chamber players provide accompaniment to the videos. So that's what we did. So we took the video and I sent it to our different musicians and gave them the part and said, look, add your part to this, and we put it all together. And today you'll see the fruit of our labor. It's been a really fun project. Some of them we did have to edit a little bit the original video because you'll hear, especially I think in the Telemann Viola Concerto, that was the case that the students didn't know that we would be playing in between the rest. So they sort of skipped the orchestral rest because it would have been boring to just wait for 20 bars just doing nothing. So we sort of had to put breaks and move them apart. So anytime you see them fading out is because of that. We had to add time there, but it's been great. So thank you so much, Lynn, for inviting us to be a part of this. We're thrilled. And what are the plans moving forward with the? Are there plans yet?
I think we're all in the same boat. Is to we're just watching and waiting and trying to find ways to keep staying inspired and keep sharing music together. And again, this has given us some unique opportunities. We never would have collaborated in this way if it weren't for this pandemic. So I think trying to find those silver linings has been really exciting and keeps us moving forward. So we're gonna watch through the summer. We're gonna continue on with auditions and then see what September brings.
Great. That's all you can do, really. And let me see. Anybody know the first name of Breval, the composer of the cello piece, Breval Cello Sonata? I should find his first name. Jean-Baptiste Breval. Well, Lynn, I will let you go for now, but hopefully maybe towards the end you can come back on and say hello to your students again and help me clap for them because they're amazing. So thank you. We'll connect in a little bit again. Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, so because I spoke with Lynn ahead of time, wondering what order were we going to show these videos because we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Like, oh, why is my video not first, or why is our video last? So I drew lots ahead of time. So and I already gave it away. We're starting with the cellos. The cellos did a cello sonata by Jean-Baptiste Breval, French composer, and so it's for cello and piano. So we have Susan Schumann, our pianist, doing the piano accompaniment as the students play along. And it's I believe it's from Suzuki Book 4. Somebody can correct me in the comments. But for those that don't know the Suzuki method, Suzuki has book 1, 2, 3, 4, and they go up to 6, I think, different levels of pieces. It's just collections of pieces. And most of the musicians in the BPO or any musicians, we use the Suzuki books early in our career. So it's great hearing these pieces now played by younger students. It reminds us of ourselves back in the day. So this will be the cellos playing Breval's sonata. So enjoy. See you in a little bit. Bravo, bravo. It's. I hope people are clapping also at home because that was great. That was really awesome. And I don't know how many of you noticed the coffee mug on the piano. That was a GBYO mug. So for those that I wonder if anybody noticed it. Thank you, Susan Schumann on piano, and thank you to all the cellists that played. That was a lot of fun, and it remarkably it's very steady, and it was very easy to put together. So now, in our order of drawing lots, we have the basses, or in this case, the bass. We have one bass, and you'll hear what I think it shows what will be played. In this one, unfortunately, we ran out of time. It does have a piano part that we weren't able to record in time, but we have one of our bass players, Brett Shirtliff, playing along with the student the piece, which I believe, well, you'll see it, but it's the Jolly Dutchman, as arranged by Merle Isaac, I believe is his name, anonymous composer, but arranged by Merle Isaac. So enjoy the Jolly Dutchman. Bravo! I love putting that together. I love the thumbs up at the beginning, and both of their smiles at the end. Titus, you're a very talented bass player, so keep it up. And Brett, you're a very good bass player as well. Keep it up. It's just great seeing them side by side, and at the end, uh, it warms my heart. So thank you. Um, so now we're gonna do before we keep doing the GBYSO pieces. We have two more sections: the violas and violins. I wanted to share with all the GBYSO students and families watching just a short movement of we streamed it quite a few weeks ago from Brandenburg, Bach's Brandenburg Concerto Number 3. This is the last movement, and just so you see that it's not you guys that are at home without being able to make music together. All of us, even professional musicians, are struggling how to make music together. So you can count it. It's a lot of players on this one, and we did it the same way that you made your video. One at a time, we recorded our parts and put it all together. So this is about 3 minutes or so, just to show you what we've been up to while we can't make music together. So enjoy. So there you have it. That's a little taste of what we've been trying to do. You know, we try to keep the music going, and yeah, it's not easy, but we have a need as all of you listening, all the young players listening. We want to keep playing, and we just have to find ways of continuing to make music. Yeah, so for those that this is the first time you tune in, we do these almost every Thursday. Actually, I think it's been every Thursday, actually. We haven't stopped. Some are shorter than others, or others are full-blown hour-long, hour-plus long concerts like next week. So please, you're welcome to come back. And, you know, this is, I always do this. I have to, well, I don't have to, but I do it because I'm grateful. I have to thank our sponsors, ABC Omega, the Cullen Foundation, and the New York State Council on the Arts for making all of our concerts possible, either live concerts and now streaming concerts. And also, we, in addition to our sponsors, because we also rely on viewers like you. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's, you know, just having you here and telling your friends about it is great. For those that want to go a step beyond just tuning in and want to support us as well, you can go to our website at buffalochamberplayers.org /support, or just go to our main website and click support above, and there's a quick link for a PayPal donation. I'll leave it here. I'll do that now. Again, not necessary, but I'm posting this. Here's a link in the chat for now or later. Again, not necessary, but it's always welcome, because it does take a lot of work and manpower and equipment to put these concerts together. So now, next on our list, who's next? Oh, the violins. Not only that, I'm a violist, so I would never end with the violins. We're ending with the viola. So here are the violins, and the violins are doing Vivaldi's Concerto in A minor, the first movement. And anybody that plays violin plays this piece at some point, whether it's from the Suzuki books, and I know it's Suzuki Book 4 because my son is playing the piece right now. I'm working, I mean, I'm not his teacher, but I practice with him when he lets me. And yeah, I know it's Book 4 because we're working on it now at home. You know, he's not playing in GBYSO, but I was speaking with Lynn. I got to see if he auditions, because I think he would really enjoy playing with other kids, and that's good motivation for practicing, I think. So Vivaldi was Antonio Vivaldi, Baroque composer. He wrote this concerto around 1711. It's not quite known exactly when he wrote it. It might have been before 1711, but Baroque concerto. And this one, as you'll hear it, it has the students playing, and then the viola and cello parts. Normally, you would also have extra violins playing what's called the tutti when everybody plays, and then the solos, the other violins would stop playing. But we wanted to really feature the GBYSO students playing the whole tutti and soli, so we left the violins out, and you still get the sense, or you get the full piece effect anyway. So enjoy Vivaldi's A minor violin concerto. That was awesome. Uh, that was awesome, and I think I was 12, maybe 11. I can't remember, but I think I was 12 when I played that. So even though I'm a violist now, I did start on violin, and yeah, I didn't switch to the viola until I was in college, a freshman in college. That's a story for another day. But yes, clap, clap, bravo, or bravi tutti. The violins were smoking. That was really cool. Um, yeah, and to this day, all those passages, the violins or the musicians will know all those noodles and 16th note noodles. But I don't know why my mom always called them jumping jacks, like, oh, jumping jacks. And to this day, she refers to them. Any technical passage is like jumping jacks. So violins, your jumping jacks were great. So thank you. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, or I've been waiting for. This is the violas, yay, viola power! Because we all know that the viola is the best of the string instruments. Yes, indeed. And so the violas are playing the second movement of the Telemann Viola Concerto. And this is actually one of the biggest Baroque concertos, and that was actually written by the composer whose name it bears. And the reason I say that, there's a Handel also Viola Concerto, Handel Viola Concerto, that was not written by Handel. Sorry, I hope I didn't break anybody's bubble, burst your bubble. No, it's not written by Handel. Even though it's a great concerto. Same with the J.C. Bach concerto, was not written by J.C. Bach. But the Telemann Viola Concerto was written by Telemann. And this is the second movement. Hopefully somebody can chime in. I didn't do the Suzuki book method with on viola. I did it on violin. So maybe somebody can tell me what book. I'm imagining is book 4, since everything has been book 4. But if somebody can tell me, that'd be great. Clarify that for me. I'll announce that later. But yeah, so this is the second movement of the Telemann Viola Concerto. And on the orchestra underneath, we have, who do we have? We have Lauren Silvertrust and Amy Licata on violin. We also have, I'm playing viola. And we have Eva Herrer, who also was playing in the Vivaldi cello. And actually, before we play the Vivaldi, I have a almost 2-year-old out there that watches all my streams. I need to say hello. Hi, Oliver. I hope you're enjoying the stream. So thank you for tuning in. It was good seeing you earlier today. We walked by his house and said hello from far away. So he watches all our streams and watches them after the fact. So hi, Oliver. Hey. So yeah, somebody said book 4 for the Telemann. So enjoy the Telemann Viola Concerto, second movement. Hello, we're back. I'm hearing. I'm sorry. I'm hearing extra sounds. Was it because I had it open? But it doesn't matter. At any rate, thank you. Go Violas. That was amazing. And let me. Oh, Lynn, where are you? Here. Was it because I had it open? Lynn is back. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Um,
Awesome. Thank you so much.
that's really. They're amazing. Your kids are amazing. So bravo to all of them. I think all the strings were very well represented. And yeah, no, so thank you. And Lynn and I were already talking during some of the Skype while music was playing that we certainly are trying to see what other opportunities like this we can keep on bringing and working with the students because we sure have a lot of free time on our hands now, and I'm sure the students probably likewise may find themselves with some free time to fill. So yeah.
Yeah, I have a huge thank you to Annika Aida, who is helping me with GBYSO and has been a huge part of collecting all of these videos and sending the emails out and editing, and she's been a great partner. So I know she's out there listening and watching. So thank you, Annika, for everything.
Yeah, no, this is great, and and I know from having done it with the chamber players how difficult it is to gather all the videos and all the reminders and like, come on, guys! Like,
learned a lot of video editing and how to play around with video and sound, everything like. It's a whole new skill set.
It's a whole new skill set. I tell that on our stream every week that this is just, it's not, nobody taught us this in music school. This is definitely we're learning as we go. So just really quickly, I wanted to again mention to folks, I'll post the link again for Buffalo String Works this Saturday at 1 p.m. on YouTube. Here I'm posting their link again. And I'll post really quickly our website, Buffalo. I'm typing it, Buffalo Chamber Players. Oh, I mistyped it. .org for information about the chamber players, and you can follow our upcoming events. And as well, if you really want to support us, you can click on that support button. Hey, we'll gladly accept your donations, and we'll even shout out your name during our next stream. So. Yeah, but I really hope we can do this again, Lynn. This was a lot of fun, and I hope the students enjoyed the process and the parents enjoyed seeing. I'm thinking I might reach out also to GBYO. I know we had to cancel the BPO side by side, which was terrible. I love that because I remember when I was that age, I was in Baltimore and I played with the side by side with the Baltimore Symphony, and I remember how exciting that was. So. Perhaps that's a summer project with GBYO as well, to do some chamber music with them or pick some pieces to do with them. So thank you. That pool looks great. I don't know what temperature the water is, but when it's okay, I don't know what phase that is when you can let people into your backyard to swim.
Chamber music concerts and rehearsals and whatnot in my backyard, socially distanced, more than welcome.
Great. Well, thank you.
Students here, and I hope they come back to these concerts. This is where we're at right now, and you guys are really setting the bar for virtual concerts. So every Thursday, I hope we see this new young audience.
Definitely, certainly, yeah. All parents and young students, you're welcome, and please. I mean, I know some typed in the comments. Even next time, type all you want. I answer questions. I can see your comments as you type them. A lot of people said hello, so hello to everybody that typed hello, all the students, and. We want to make this as interactive as possible. So thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Buffalo String Works. Thank you, GBYSO. Thank you, Buffalo Chamber Players, musicians that helped us put these concerts, today's concert especially, together. And as always, I always have playoff music. So thank you. See you all next Thursday. Bye-bye.
Bye.